All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, day 1001. Arabian Nights, right? So yes, I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday because yesterday was day 1000 and today is day 1001. So by the time you see this video, okay, I have a lot of things that I have to do today. Okay, so right now it's like my lunch break kind of, right? And then after I got to go and then finish some grading and stuff for the regular school, and then I have to do the online stuff. I could do that from my phone too, right, for the credit recovery. And then I have to go and get my bike. A lot of complicated things on this bike, but it's really far. And then by the time I get that, then I got to come home, and then I need to do my first 1,000 day recap, and then I'm going on this video you'll see. Okay, so apologize for that. Now, I was thinking about what I'm going to do for today. Okay, 1001. The initial thing was, hey, I'm going to get that bike. I'm going to get started. And like, okay, I'm going to do live stream and, but I can't. Because what happened is so many complications with this bike. So many, right? I was going to get that one. The guy didn't want to budge on the $700 price, right? And then I went, got the $800 one. That one didn't work out. But while I was waiting for that to get fixed, I get Stu that one that was a couple $100. And I'm like, oh man. But you know what? I hope he's enjoying it, right? So I returned that bike. I'm like, okay, I just want a refund, right? And then so, okay, I'm searching. I'm thinking like, oh man, what am I going to do for this thing? And then so I found one that was just like the $800 one, but it's for $500. But it was just a private party. They're just selling it. It was in the, what was it? South Orange County, right? Oh man, I'm on my way to go there. But what happened is I found somebody that was selling that other bike, the one that was $1,200 for $700. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's not one of those recumbent bikes where you sit down. It's actually a bike. And when I rode this one before, it's amazing. It's sturdy, getting a good sweat in, posture. Okay. But at that place, this guy, he sells brand new equipment to like hotels, and then he's able to take the good stuff and then resell it. So this one was part of Marriott or something. I don't know. Okay. So anyways, he's in Temecula. So for those who don't know where Temecula is, well, there's kind of no reason you would know, except if you like the Ramona pageant, right? But what is it? Or the Super Bloom, right? It's pretty far, Lake Elsinore-ish. But I have to find somebody with a truck who could actually drive me over there. And then who's one of my best friends? Gus, right? So, yeah. So I got to go and take care of that. And then it's basically like about 1 hour and 45 both ways. But to save $500, that's not too bad, right? So, all right. But anyways, enough complaining about that. So I can't get that bike until later today. Okay. So I figure, you know what? I remember from day one. Now I'm a little bit more cockier than last time. Okay. I mean, I'll probably say this before, but yeah. Okay. I'm at 300, 3 spins, right? You guys can see it in my face, all that stuff. I went highs and lows. I started on day one at 310. So it kind of sucks that over 1,000 days, I only lost 10 pounds. But hey, there's a lot of learning curves on what we're going to do. But do I think that the first 1,000 days was a failure? No way. You know why? Because my initial thing was, I just want to change something about my life. Just doing what I can for at least an hour. Well, it changed. It changed 30 minutes, but what I can, I'll do hours, sometimes 2 hours, 3. So I think I averaged it, right? I remember those times I used to do like 4 of those 40 miles with the bike. So every 10 miles is 50 minutes. So those are the days, right? So, I got down as low as, I think probably 260 at one point. I'm not sure. But I know that I hovered in that 270, 280 for like the longest time. And when pandemic happened, just blew up, you know? So, yeah, like blew up like my massage video, right? So that's a thing where I think for the first 1,000, I changed something about me. That means I'm going out and I feel the need to go move around. Because before that day, I'm just, come back home, turn on TV, eat whatever junk food I have over there, and, one happy camper, until I realized that, I could die that way. It's like, like that whole fat person mentality, like, oh, you know what? If I'm going to die, I'm going to go out swinging. I mean, okay, to an extent that's true. Because I'm not going to eat alfalfa sprouts and all that crap it's good for you. But yeah, I want to be able to eat cheesecake and, steaks and whatever, right? But I know it's in moderation. But during this process, I learned moderation. I mean, yeah, it took me like 900 something days to think of the moderation, but I did it. Okay? And then so, being able to cut out the binge eating, it's kind of weird because I think the way that I eat now, if I had that bike to sweat, like, when I'm watching Breaking Bad for like the third time, right? I could be pedaling. Or like when I'm going watching like Friday and Saturday night, me and Jill, we just watch computer movies together, right? And then so I could be biking, right? Drinking water. And then so when you're moving, it gives you more time to exercise. So it's like, okay, great, right? But now that I know that for 1,000 days I could do something, right? Even when I go to, now, when I go, on a vacation or a trip where there's no gym, I used to freak out. Oh no, there's no 24-hour fitness. So you know what? I have to get a day membership at Planet Fitness. Those type of things, right? But I'm like, shoot, I learned how to save money this vacation. And I also learned that I could save money from the gym by just walking, right? Going outside, enjoying the sun, and doesn't cost anything, right? And then, so that's that. I mean, yeah, I know this bike that I'm buying, it's costing me something, but we all know I need to do something more than just walk. I mean, I wish I had that mental, strength to just go play basketball, go, I don't know, whatever. But thing is, my problem is my vision, it's really bad. I have these contact lenses that are kind of old. It used to give me like, 2015 vision. The problem is, they're like, these contact lenses look like fish bowls. You fill it with the water solution that you do for the contact lenses, and then you pop them in your eye. So when you do it, all like the cracks and stuff on your eye, not cracks, but it's like it's not smooth. The water in your contact lens make everything like that much clearer. It's amazing, right? But the problem, if you don't do it correctly and there's an air bubble in there, it's like keeping your eyes open for that long a time. And then so I had a couple of times where it just felt like it was, my eyes are just like dying. So I'm like, all right, I can't do this. So I took a break from it. So thing is, if I had those on, yeah, I could swim in those actually. And then, I could do, but that's what it looks like. When you go underwater and you wear the goggles and how clear it is, that's how clear it is. So, golf and whatever. But I did golf with these one time and I totally regret it because I had a bubble in my eyeball. Now, of course, when you go to the doctor and say, hey, doctor, what's going on over there? You could do it perfectly when you're with the doctor. But when you're by yourself, it's like, come on, So I know how to practice more. So for those of you who are wondering, my condition on my eye is called keratoconus. So it's like one of my eyeballs is shaped like a cone. So regular contact lenses will pop off my eye, and I can't get surgery on that eye because the skin is thin. So, I don't know. like if I get the surgery, I'm going to be like that one dude in Texas, that politician with the eye patch, and that video where that superheroes, he takes out the eye patch and goes, dude. That's what it'd be like. But anyways, so the whole thing is, I don't have access to these things. And now, on this next 1,000 days, there's no excuse for me to be like, oh, well, I'm feeling horrible in this. No, because there are times I didn't want to go to the gym. There's times I didn't want to go outside because it's either too hot, too cold, whatever. Okay? Now this one, the level of exercise, I could just get out of bed, go in my other room, and start, turn on a heater even, and then just do it. And then once I'm done with that, take a shower, I'm done. I mean, I could do more, but just the fact on how simple it is. Now, the reason why I'm excited is because I enjoy this thing. Okay, now this is, I guess just when you do it out of habit for so long, then it's pretty cool, right? But sometimes, like, just say, when Harold is trying to talk me into get an elliptical machine. If I got that machine, I have no idea if I could do it more than like 3 days, because that thing, after 15 minutes, I'm dead, I mean, which is good, right? So who knows? I might come back with an elliptical machine. If we could get it in Gus's truck, we'll see. But the whole thing is, I need to have, not goal. Okay, maybe goals. I told you I didn't have goals. I usually dreams. Dreams is just to be like cut up and whatever. But no, that's not this one, because I'm not gonna have access to weights. So it's all like, dumbbells. Because I do have those 20-pound dumbbells that I should have been doing forever, but I didn't. But at least with this one, I could burn calories. And this 1,000 days, I'm gonna worry about taking down the weight. Okay? So this one, if I only lose 10 pounds in the next 1,000 days, I'm gonna be upset, really upset. Because this time, I'm focused. Because I've seen what worked. I've seen what didn't work. You guys seen what worked and what didn't work, depending on how long you've been watching my stuff, right? So that's why I need to, I'm just pumped up on this one, and I think it's going to work out. Now, with my new work schedule, well, it's going to make things a little bit more interesting, because I'm going to be working from home. Even when schools come back in session, I'm working from home, right? So I'm going to save a ton of gas. I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have to fight for parking or worry about, people, germs, whatever. My own germs. I mean, I'm not really worried about the germ thing anyway, but this one, I don't know. I mean, but like those people, they say like, oh, mom, dad, get me a swimming pool, right? Because if I got a swimming pool, I'd swim every day. Oh, if I had a dog, I'd play with that dog every day. That kind of stuff, right? So now I have the bike in my room. Well, I don't have it yet, but once I do, I'm going to bike this thing every day. So, gosh, I hope that that's not the case. I hope I'm mature enough to realize the purpose of this whole thing, right? So that's how it's going to go. And then I already know I'm going to probably live stream. So, these things, like, you guys get to see when I do it. So you have no idea what time I go. But actually, if I live stream my stuff, then I'll be on that bike. Meaning, if you have a bike at home, we're going to bike together. 6 a.m, California time. Right? But my whole thing is, can I wake up every day and do it? I mean, I was doing the waking up at 4 or 4:30 every day. Drive for an hour and a half. So if I could do that, why not just get up out of bed, do the thing. I'll be waking up and my morning starts early. That'd be great. But so, yeah, that's all the planning stage. I'm like a kid at Christmas right now, thinking like, okay, can I do it? Can I do it? Thousand days says I can, right? And then so eventually I want to get to the thing where I could go out and run, right? Because I think my problem is A, I'm fat, B, I'm old, and C, I hate running. So the first two I don't think it's that big of a deal. The third one is. But at least if I could do this, focus on the diet and lose weight, right? Just lose the weight. And then I don't even care about the size anymore. You know, before I'm like, oh, you know what, since I have a big head, I don't want to get like super skinny. I'm going to look like a blow pop, right? Big head and like toothpick body. But you know what? I have a blow pop stomach. So that's why I gotta work things out and get more healthier. You know, I don't want this neck like this forever. You know, I want to be able to wear my mask and it's just white like this, but then it's a black. So it's kind of funny because in the dark, and I wear this mask, I look skinny, maybe. But you know, in the light, they go, "Oh, look, he's just trying to wear black to look thin." Whatever. So that's that. So I mean, I have the shoes on the bike, and right now I have the motivation. That's the thing. Because I remember when I first started day one, I didn't have the motivation. I had a lot of people saying that I couldn't do it. You know, I don't hang out with those people anymore. Because one thing I learned from this whole lifestyle reset is if you have people that have negative energy around you trying to tick you down, come on. You know, I'm not going to sit there and be someone's punching bag because their life sucks. But the thing is, it's like, okay, thanks. I got to hear all your problems. I really don't care. You know, because thing is, we all have problems. We have all problems, right? That's why I try not to tell you guys my problems, because you guys have other stuff that you got to think about. You want to just try to, you know, just get the good and be like, oh, okay, you know, outlook, happiness, healthy, right? So that's what I try to do. I'm not trying to sit there and take people down. I'm not going to sit here talk politics or religion or, you know, all the controversial stuff, because there's too much of that stuff. So these next 1,000 days, we'll see what we're going to do. But that's crazy thinking that, like, okay, I'm committing to another 1,000 days. But you know, I realized a couple weeks ago, it doesn't really matter if I start numbering these, because I'm just so used to doing it. See that? You know, that's what I said. You know, I think this was a success because it's lifestyle reset. I reset that I'm not at least 1 hour of the 24 hours in the day, I'm moving around. But this next 1,000, it's do something and losing the weight this time. This time, I'm going to focus breaking a habit. Breaking Bad. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do the weight. The weight. I mean, I don't know. You're going to get this whole thing, like if you watch my other video, my breakdown of the 1,000. But what I'm trying to say on this one, this particular one, is I'm excited that this is first one, and it feels like something brand new, but it isn't, because it's been something I've been doing for, you know, almost 3 years. But it's like to new beginnings, and we'll see. All right, time to go around this park. I don't know, 4 more times. Yeah. All right, there we go. Day 1001 in the books. So, you know, hold on. Yeah, I'm really happy. I've been going for a while since the last video, but I'm glad that it's It's kind of like New Year's Eve, right? You make the resolution, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, and you either break it or not. Because no matter what happens, you're like 3, 2, 1. All right, Happy New Year. Okay, I'm the same dude as yesterday, right? So same things right now. You know, I'm the same guy as, you know, this whole from day 1000 to day 1001. Okay, and then so, you know, I was told, oh yeah, you know what, you should just restart with one, just rebrand it and something. I'm like, nah, I kind of like the name, and then I kind of like the numbers going up, you know. And then so I'm not a big New Year's Eve dude, and except singing the Barry Manilow song. So that's why it's like I'm glad that I have the habit before I'm committing to another 1,000 days of this. Okay, so it's not like I'm any bit different from just one day. It's been a process of 1,000 days, right? And then so now we're gonna see what happens. Maybe I'm gonna lose weight quicker. Maybe I'll gain weight. Who knows? It's like we're not fortune tellers, but at least you get to see the daily progress of a legit 1,000 days in a row, right? Sometimes you see these people, like they see the before and after videos. They're like, you know, really fat and they get really skinny. You know, you see like these like really fast videos of them working out. It's like, how long does it really take? Some people, maybe they go on calorie deficient diet, or, you know, some people are actually losing the weight or whatever. But mine, you get to see near entirety of what I'm doing, what I do in between. If I go out with my friends, go out for parties, or go, like, you know, having fun. And, you know, so you see what happens when I do certain diets and like what I do in between. So it's kind of like my own journal of whatever. Now, ultimately, does it mean I'm happy? Oh yeah, I'm super happy. I mean, you know, I love life, and I try to stay positive on everything, and because that's what life's about. Okay. Now, thing is am I gonna, you know, kill myself over trying to lose weight? No, I'm not. Right? Just like I'm not going to kill myself on this diet, right? Because I enjoy an In-N-Out burger from time to time. I enjoy Korean barbecue from time to time, all that kind of stuff. I enjoy candy bar time to time. It's just that now I'm just not going to enjoy it all the time. Simple. It's adulting, right? But anyways, we're going to see what happens. But I do got to go. And for those people that have watched the first 1,000 days, thank you very much. The ones for these new beginnings, thanks for watching now, and let's just see what happens. Guys, Big Daddy Shin, day 1001. If I could exercise 1,001 days, you could exercise 1,001 days. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. To the next 1,000.